What's going on, y'all? Wonderful Wednesday. I got to calm myself down. I am so hyped. I encourage you. Breathe in, breathe out. We made it. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it's January 24th. Welcome to this week's Midday Motivational Minute. It is week number 4. I can't believe it. We are already 77% of the way through January. Now, I'm not a math major, but we're also 7% through 2024. So I got a question on my mind. I need to hear from you. I see you. What's going on, Nicole Kessler? What's going on, Cato? For my folks on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube, go ahead and let me know where you're tuning in from. But I want to know, how are you doing? 2024, how's it going? Are you knocking it out? Or is it knocking you out? Come on now. Let me know. Get your Twitter fingers ready. Let me know in the chat. How are we doing in 2024? Give me some more in 2024. Yeah. Ooh, brother's talented. I've been bobbing and weaving. Ooh, I've been fighting those demons. Time is passing us by. 7% of the way through the year. 77% of the way through January. Yeah, tired. Thank you for sharing, Nicole. Long road trip yesterday. Mama needs a cold brew. Go ahead and indulge. I'm giving you permission to get that cold brew. I can't wait to see you next week. Thanks so much. Oh, I want to say thank you to last week's sponsor. We had Houghton Mifflin Harcourt, NWEA, Heineken Publishing, who are all rolling into this bold new era of 2024. I want you to think about, when you hear bold new era, what does that mean to you? To you personally? To you professionally? What does bold new era mean? I got a bunch of questions on my mind because this week's Midday Motivational Minute is powered by my great friends at BTS. Black's got your back. Black's Tire and Auto Service. They just celebrated their 95th anniversary. Let's give it up. It was a celebration last weekend in Myrtle Beach. I don't know if you can tell, but I was working on my tan. I'm just messing. It was warm one day. Should have been out on the golf course. And then it got a little bit chilly. But I had the honor and the great privilege to speak with them. Opening keynote Friday, afternoon keynote Saturday, celebration Friday night, anniversary celebration Saturday. They know how to party. They work hard and they play harder. And then I got to serve as one of the closing keynotes on Sunday. Now, their theme was "Let's Go Together." And the saying is, if you want to go fast, go alone. You can be a runner and a track star. But if you want to go far, you better mount up. You better mount up with that team. And that's what they were doing. What does "Let's Go Together" mean to you? If you don't mind, in the comments, I really want to know. Let's go together. For Nicole, it might be taking that road trip together with the family, with friends. But I want to know, when you think about "Let's Go Together," what does that mean? I can tell you that I am juiced up. I am absolutely on cloud 9 because I had the opportunity to spend time with Black's Tires, their leadership, their employees who are also leaders. And what really stood out is that not only do they believe in, everyone believes in their core values, but they actually live. They actually intentionally step into their core values. It starts with family. They blessed me with this shirt of family. I got to meet a bunch of their family members. They treat each other like family, which a lot of organizations, I'm going to keep it real. I've got some real near and dear, some live examples of companies that talk about family, but then they do people dirty. You don't do your family dirty like that. So family, teamwork really does make the dream work. Trust. Ooh, can I trust you? Do your actions let me trust you? And then serve. Family, team, trust, and serve. And I think they added another auxiliary core value of coach. They're investing in coaching. They're investing in helping their people up level, which I got nothing but love. I got to give a shout out to Ricky Benton Jr., Ricky the second. I got to meet the patriarch, Big Ricky, who is a trip. It's absolutely amazing seeing that organization rock and roll. So last week, our topic was overcoming fears. On this journey of growth, how do we take the lessons learned, the lessons earned, and use that to overcome any fears that pop into our mind? Well, this week, we're going to talk about the Big Mo. Yeah, not Mo Vaughn. For any of my baseball folks out there, I think y'all remember the big lefty Mo Vaughn, who used to drop bombs. But we're talking about that big momentum. And when I think about momentum, I think about how do we navigate? How do we work our way through negative momentum? I don't know if I'm the only one who's going through negative momentum, as well as how do we leverage and feed off of and build off of the positive momentum. What are your thoughts? How do you leverage momentum? How do you hit the brakes when it might be negative? And then how do you keep it rolling? Everybody get your roll on when you got the positive momentum. Nicole, yes, I'm excited for the next road trip to be with teammates. Traveling alone isn't fun. Mount up! Heading to Asheville in a few weeks with my work peeps. Oh, you're warming my heart. I love to hear that. So there were a few keys. As I was thinking about today's message, there's a few keys that I found helpful for handling the negative mode, the negative momentum. Those slumps in life that happen where it seems like nothing can go right. Am I the only one that's been through that? Woo! Well, number one, audit where you're at. And I'll give you an example. I started off my baseball career, 1 hit in my first 24 at-bats. That's bad. For any of you math majors out there, yeah, that's .042, well below the Mendoza line. Hey, Larry, what position did you play? Well, at that time, I was playing left out. Hey, coach, can I get in? Nah, sucker. You're left out, and you better go to the end of the bench because whatever you have, that joint might be contagious. Ooh, I was in a bad place. But what I learned is, hey, what are you learning? What do you earn? Those lessons earned. How can you be honest and assess the situation? I was in a bad place, and luckily, my dad he jolted me. He gave me the jolt that I needed to bust out of that slump. That and UNC, the Tar Heels came to town, which certainly proved to be a slump buster. Number two, I encourage you to intentionally shift your mindset and map out a plan. Instead of, why me? Oh, I'm going through. Hey, it's an opportunity knocking. This is an opportunity for you to learn, for you to make it through the stuff. Hey, I appreciate it, Cato. It means so much. Thank you. This is an opportunity for you to learn and grow throughout this situation. Now let's map out a plan. What moves are we going to make to break out of this place? What spaces? What places? What's our next number one move? What's that one move that has the potential to allow us to break out of whatever that stuff that we're going through? I don't know if HR is listening in, but we'll keep it PG friendly. Number three, how do you live and you learn? How do you stay focused on the marathon, the long term? We all go through chapters of life that might be challenged. That's just a chapter. And just like in the book, that chapter is gonna flip. So how do we make sure that as we go through these seasons, as we go through these chapters, we realize that change and seasonality is going to happen? Now, my question for you is, how do you accelerate through it? How do you control the controllables and get out of it? How do you celebrate the little wins? How do you celebrate all the wins to help manufacture some of that positive momentum? When it's going down, how can you flip it and reverse it? I think that was Missy Elliott. Yeah, can you work it to make sure that you're able to jumpstart, you're able to reverse that fortune that you have, build the confidence, jumpstart your way, propel your way to success. Number five, I encourage you, hang in there. Ooh, hang in there. There's a meme of a little kitty cat hanging in there on the bar. Hang in there. Be resilient. Be as tough as you can. And if you need support, ask for a spot. I got your back. There's other people on this call that got your back. Hang in there. Now, as we flip it over from the negative momentum Now we're going to turn that thing around to the positive momentum. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. Right now, I've got some positive momentum. It wasn't always that way. Things were going this way, but then we flipped it and reversed it. But what I encourage you is that when things are rolling for you, when you're hot, sizzling, I encourage you to ride that momentum. Boom! Knocking out home runs. How do you make sure that you, in the words of that rap song, push it to the limit? How do you push that to the limit? You're playing with house money. Leverage it. Number 2, you got to stay focused. Keep the pedal to the metal. Stay focused. Focus on the details. Focus on that internal drive. Are you hungry? You do not want to let off. You do not want to let those negative waves come in and crash the party. When you're riding on highs, go get it. Go give it. Yeah, I think in surfing they say you want to ride the big kahuna. You want to ride that wave all the way. Make sure you take advantage. Be prepared for what might be coming behind that next wave. Any hiccups that might be coming, I just encourage you to plan accordingly. I think we had a great example. What was it? 4 years ago, going on 4 years? This thing called COVID. No one saw it coming. Ask yourself, things are going great, and I want to keep this thing rolling. And what might be around that next corner? How do you plan for the unexpected? Yeah. Go ahead, put your thinking cap on and be ready for it. Number 3, I encourage you to reinvest in your growth, reinvest in your success. Once again, we're playing with house money. Let's keep that thing rolling. When you're in a position of power, how can you double down, triple down, and really make sure that you take it to that next level? You can enhance, you can increase your level up. Number 4, set even higher goals. I think it was my Uncle Luke. Don't Google that. But he said, don't stop, get it. Don't stop, get it. Get it. When you're rolling, don't stop. Go ahead and get you some. It feels so good. Go ahead and it's time to eat, if you know what I mean. Number 5, set even higher. No, I'm sorry. That was number 4. Number 5, this is my specialty. This is something that I'm very good at. If you don't take anything away from today, have fun. Enjoy it. Because we've all been through the lows. We've all been through the storms, the turbulence, the chaos. When we're out of it and it's just nothing but sunny days, when it's nothing but fresh air, letting our hair blow in the wind, I wish. Have fun with it. Share it with somebody. Pass it along to somebody. Enjoy it. Because believe you me, life is a journey. The ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, the twists and the turns. When you got that positive momentum, go ahead and get it. So I encourage you on this Wednesday and every day, enjoy yourself, bring someone else along, and keep making it happen. Mark Moscato, great to see you, Mr. Mark Movon. Shout out. You caught that. Yeah, Big Movon. He was an absolute beast. I appreciate you sharing, Eminem. Breaking negative momentum for me equals remembering all the times when setbacks actually led to comebacks, to bigger and better things. Got to keep the faith. Keep the faith. Mr. Mark, thank you so much for sharing. That is powerful right there. Coach Eric, Mo equals more help from others. When you push a stuck car, it's easier to get friends to push it. After it's moving, it's easier to keep it rolling. You're absolutely correct. And sometimes on the negative momentum, I think they say that the sugar honey iced tea, it rolls downhill. How do you reverse that? How do you use that momentum going in the wrong direction and you turn it around? It's kind of like judo. You use someone else's momentum, boom, to go ahead and use it to your advantage. That is what we're talking about. Thank you so much, Coach E. When the positive momentum is rolling, we want to keep that thing rolling. We want to have others along for that ride, along for that rocket ship, along for that journey. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in, for sharing your time which is your most valuable asset. My encouragement is that you go out there, leverage the positive momentum if you have it. You got negative momentum, flip it and reverse it. Let me know if I can help. Let any of us know if we can help, and just enjoy life. Make it a great day. Whose choice is it? That's right. It's your choice. I'll see you next week. Peace. Nothing but love. Thank you to all my folks. LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube. I'll holla at you. Thank you to my folks on IG. I'll see you next Wednesday. Nothing but love for you. Nothing but love. Larry Love. Coach Law. I'll see y'all next week.